What's up, everybody? We're 2 weeks into the regular season, and today we want to break down some World Series odds. Now, before the season started, I talked about some long shots, and one team I mentioned was the Boston Red Sox, who were at plus 5,000. They are now at plus 2,800 to win the whole thing. And the Red Sox, last year, they were just absolutely tragic on the mound. They were bad. They could score some runs, but, man, on the mound, they were just terrible. This year, they've given up 2 or less runs in 5 out of 12 games. They got some consistency going on in the starting rotation and in the bullpen. Chris Sale might come back in the second half of the season. I'm kind of intrigued by Boston, right? Nathan Eovaldi pitching well, Nick Pivetta doing okay, Eduardo Rodriguez, and there's some interesting arms in that bullpen. And then you look at that offense, man, they can score, right? I mean, Devers and J.D. Martinez did not hit well last year. He's come out with a vengeance this year, okay? I mean, he is hitting the ball. Devers and Martinez combining for 10 home runs, 29 runs batted in. Bogarts is a very nice player, 372 average. Verdugo can hit. I mean, Vasquez, I think, is a legitimate 25 home run a year type of guy, okay? Close to 280 average. He's been hitting the ball out of the ballpark this year. So the Red Sox, I think they're going to score some runs, 6 or more runs in 7 out of the last 9 games. They lead the American League with 72 runs scored. At plus 2,800, the Red Sox, man, they are just flying. 9 straight wins. A little bit of that Alex Cora magic, right? Reminding me a little bit of 2018. Absolutely amazing. You know who leads Major League Baseball in runs? How about the Cincinnati Reds? They got off to a really hot start offensively. Kind of cooled off a little bit as of late, but they are at plus 3,300. You know, it's funny. Tyler Naquin never really did anything in his career, like hitting. Never been a great hitter. He's got 5 home runs, 14 runs batted in. This kid, this rookie, Jonathan India, 11 runs batted in. Nick Castellanos has got four home runs on the year, hit 14 in the short season last year. You know, and it's intriguing, this lineup now, because Eugenio Suarez has not started hitting. Mike Moustakas hasn't really done too much. So Suarez hit 49 home runs a couple years ago. Moustakas hit 35 home runs in 2019. It would be great if Joey Votto could come back to his 2017 ways. So there's a little intrigue going on in that lineup. But pitching, man, their pitching is just not very intriguing to me, right? Luis Castillo has been very bad. Tyler Mahle, he does kind of intrigue me, actually, this Tyler Mahle guy. But, you know, he's now a guy that's had a great career, right? Doesn't have a great resume yet. And Wade Miley, he's going to be, number 4, number 5 starter. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to win too many World Series games for you, right? So the Reds are plus 3,300. I prefer the Red Sox at plus 2,800. Okay. The New York Yankees and the Dodgers were your preseason favorites. The Yankees have gone from plus 500 to plus 675, and the Dodgers have gone from plus 325 to plus 300. Okay, the Yankees, man, they've had some close losses this year in which they didn't score too many runs. They're gonna score more runs soon. I mean, Gleyber Torres, Giancarlo Stanton, they've combined for 1 home run. Okay, so they had a pair of close losses to Toronto this year, 3-1 and 3-2. They had a 4-0 loss to Tampa, had a 4-3 loss to Baltimore. I mean, once the Yankees get their hitting going, they're going to win these type of games. Okay, so why have they dropped? Well, I think everybody's a little worried about their starting rotation, right? I mean, Garrett Cole's been great, but after him, you got James Tylon, never really been that guy. 8 innings and a third this year, 7 runs given up. Corey Kluber, last 2 years, been hurt. Used to be a Cy Young caliber guy, but, you know, hasn't pitched too well here in the first 2 weeks of the season. Jordan Montgomery's been okay. Domingo Germán, too many off-field issues, man. 2 years ago, really 19 wins a couple of years ago, but he's got some off-field issues. So there's a lot of question marks in that starting rotation. We know the bullpen is good, but honestly, I just see the Yankees have too much offense, man. They have too much offense. Torres and Stanton, to me, like I said, 1 home run. I wouldn't be surprised if they combine for like 75 home runs on the year. Okay, so we shall see what happens. I think it's a buy at plus 675. New York Yankees. Okay, how about Atlanta? Atlanta's dropped. Oh, Atlanta has dropped. They were at plus 900. They are now at plus 1,400. Why? They have 3 quality starts in 12 games. That is a big-time surprise for a team who does well on the mound. Okay, so Max Fried has been terrible. Okay, Ian Anderson and Charlie Morton also have not done too well on the year. Now, this is a solid trio. I think they get things going here. And then you look at them offensively. Ronald Acuna, this guy's an MVP candidate. This guy's an MVP candidate. Okay, Freddie Freeman has 4 home runs on the year. He was the MVP of the National League last year. And Acuna, man, if he keeps going the way he's going, I think he can win the MVP. No doubt about it. Now, Marcell Ozuna, Ozzy Albies, they haven't really started hitting yet. Travis d'Arnaud also. So I think Atlanta gets going here. I mean, they have 4 losses in which they scored at least 5 runs. I think this type of thing is going to change. So at plus 1,400, I think the Braves offer excellent value. And I'm going to tell you something about the Dodgers, too. I will tell you. Like I said, they started the season at plus 325. They are now at plus 300. I think it just offers still tremendous value. This team leads Major League Baseball in quality starts, 8 in the first 12 games, 4th best ERA. I mean, have you seen their starting rotation? Clayton Kershaw didn't do well in the first game of the season, but if you take that game away, he's been absolutely fantastic. And if you take that game away, man, the Dodgers might have like a 2.0 ERA. I mean, obviously I'm exaggerating, but Dustin May, Julio Urias, Walker Buehler, Trevor Bauer, these guys are fantastic. And hitting, Max Muncy and Corey Seager and Justin Turner. I mean, Mookie Betts missed a little bit of time, but when he's played very well. This team is so strong. 3 shutouts in the last 5 games. They look like the best team in Major League Baseball, man. It's going to be interesting now in their division because now the Giants are pitching well, and the Padres lead Major League Baseball in ERA. Fun 2 weeks here in the beginning of the Major League season. We shall see what happens in the coming months. Okay, for everything regarding the world of betting, you can go to oddshark.com. Bye-bye.